Welcome to Something Loud Heels podcast. Yay! Woo! Woo! I can't scream or like yell or raise my voice too much because my throat is a little sore. So that's actually something that's good for you guys because now I won't be like bursting y'all's eardrums. So I really did it for y'all if you know what I mean. Hi guys, welcome back to the podcast. This is my second time recording today's episode because today's episode feels like it's going to be more of a ramble. I kind of had a plan with the episode and a topic that I wanted to talk about, but my spirit just like wants to talk. Like I just feel like talking today, so it might just be a little bit of a, like I said, a ramble, a spew of words, whatever. Y'all know what I mean. Um and yeah, so I'll start off by saying and mentioning what kind of brought me to the topic that I want to talk about today. So, it's something that I thought about over the weekend, which was like gratitude and like being happy and showing gratitude and just being in love with life and those little things that just kind of bring you happiness throughout the day. It could be a song, it could be a photo popping up in your gallery. Like those little reminders where your phone is like, "Oh, this was you in 2016," and it's like the cringy photos. Well, not those, the good ones. It could be something like that. It could be a text message from a family member. It could be some good news. Just something that lightens up your day and that brightens your day and that makes you remember just how beautiful life is. So that's kind of what I was thinking about talking about over the weekend, and it's something I think I've talked about before. Again, my podcast always cycles back to something I've talked about, but I confirmed it to myself walking through HEB today because I went to go buy my groceries. And while I was buying my emotional support animal, my lemon pepper rotisserie chicken, I realized and I like remembered just how blessed I am and just how grateful I am to God and to my guides and to all of my ancestors for all of the beautiful things that they bring into my life, for the people that they bring into my life, for the opportunities, for the memories, for the dreams, for the emotions, for the experiences, for the luxuries, for the blessings, for the joy. Like, I'm so grateful. And moments like these, where it could be something little, literally, I was going to buy my rotisserie chicken, but just being able to walk through HEB and just feeling like, I don't know, it's more than the rotisserie chicken, though. I promise, it's more than that. It's the. I'm so unserious. Oh my god. It's more than the rotisserie chicken. It's the being able to like purchase and have and receive the things that you want in life. And even if it costs you a little bit of time and a little bit of money and a little bit of sacrifice, knowing that God and your guides and your ancestors, they're going to come through every single time. Again, this is not about the rotisserie chicken anymore. This is about life. I'm sorry. So, knowing that God and your guides and your ancestors are gonna come through no matter what, um, that's something that like obviously this is something that I talk about all the time, and this is like something that I actively post about, and that my family members and my close friends and all of my peeps, they know that I'm a very spiritual person, and I love all of my peeps in this house. Like I love talking to them. I love sitting with them. I love giving them the praise and the thanks for everything that they do for me. Of course, I go to them and I might complain one day. I might tell them how I'm feeling sad that day, how I'm feeling like the last episode disappointed that day, how I had a rough day, how I might be feeling a little sick. I could tell them all of those things, but I also remember to tell them when life is good, when things are beautiful, when I'm happy. I like to loop them back in on the areas in my life where they've brought joy, where they've helped me to remember that like life is beautiful, and sometimes it's really not as serious as you think. Like thinking back and remembering a lot of the things that I thought were a big deal in my past and when I was a lot younger, I look back and I'm like, bro, you're cringe as hell. Like that was not a problem at all. Like the way you were acting and reacting to people and to things, they really they really didn't deserve that energy from you. And now in a different mindset and in a different environment and just evolving and kind of growing spiritually and physically and mentally and emotionally, I'm realizing like your guides will remove people and things and situations from your path that don't align with you so that they can bring in those blessings, so that they can remind you just how blessed you are and just how fortunate you are to have all of these beautiful things in your life. So I always tell you guys to just give thanks to God, give thanks to your guides, give thanks to your ancestors, and just show them a lot of love and gratitude for everything that they do for you. This is something that like I know I mention it in every episode, every post that I like maybe post, especially on Santisima's. I always push on Santisima's page. I'm sorry, I always push for you guys to show gratitude to them because of course we all have our own belief system. We all believe in who we believe in, and then we can be devotees of whomever, etc., etc. But take the time to show them gratitude, to loop them in again on the good things in your life, not just the things that might be going wrong in life. Because you putting out that positive energy and you showing them that you recognize those good things that are coming into your life, those blessings that are coming into your life. Even if you find a penny on the floor, be happy and be grateful you found that lucky penny, and like thank them for that lucky penny, because it's not the value of the penny, it's the message that like there's fortune everywhere. Guys, again, it's a penny, grain of salt, okay, grain of salt, but that there's fortune everywhere and there's opportunities everywhere. There's, if you're looking hard enough and you're focused on what your goals are and you're focused on what your plan is in life and where you want to go and who you are and maintaining like yourself and maintaining your morals and your values, all of those things will start to like align with you, and you won't have to be so desperate and you won't have to be frantically searching for your next big thing, because you'll be realigned. Your guides and God and your ancestors will put those things in your path, and it won't be so hard for you to pick up on them. It won't be so hard for you to notice them, for you to like be able to give thanks and recognize that you worked hard for that, that you sacrificed a lot to get to that point. And sometimes the blessings are just blessings that they hand to you, and other times they're blessings because of your hard work and your sacrifice. Because God and your guides and your ancestors, they realize and they see all of the hard work, all of the grit, all of the determination that you're putting in to get to like those places that you want to be in life. I'm feeling like so motivated. I feel like I could take over the world right now. Like, Donald Trump, I'm coming for your ass. I'm coming for the presidency. Um he's gonna take my video down. He's gonna take my video down. Oh my god. I'm just kidding. Well, maybe not. I don't know. But I feel like I could take over the world. I feel like, especially now and a lot more recently, I've felt like unstoppable. You know, when you get that feeling when you just feel unstoppable, when you feel like mm, maybe there's a little thing that kind of gets put in your path to test you, but you recognize it and you're like, oh, hell no. Y'all are not going to get my ass today. Like, I peeped that that's a challenge and that's like a little test. Y'all aren't going to get me. So, no matter what, I'm going to stick to what I said I was going to do, and I'm going to stay committed, and I'm going to make sure that it gets done. That's how I've been feeling recently. And that's also been giving me like the determination to, and the discipline to come and record and to wake up and like keep up with my routine in the mornings, to keep up with my night routine, to not oversleep, to not go to sleep super late, to make sure that I'm getting ready on time. Just basically staying more disciplined and showing my guides that like I'm ready for the next things and the next blessings in store for me. You know, I'm ready to welcome them. I'm ready to accept them. I'm ready to embrace them and to like work hard and keep going and keep walking into my blessings and keep receiving my blessings. Because another thing that like I realize I especially do is when I get out of like a difficult moment, or I get out of like something that was really complicated and that cost me a lot of maybe emotional distraught, that really took a toll on me emotionally, physically, spiritually and mentally. And then I get out of that little phase, I feel like I become stagnant. Like, okay, I can breathe now. I can sit, I can breathe, I can relax. Like, all of that was worth it so I could get to this point. And then after a while of sitting and breathing and relaxing, I'm like, okay, something in me is like, okay, what's next? Like, what's next? What are my guides test me with? Give me the peace and calm, and then take the time to prepare me with, because they're gonna give me next. Like, sometimes it might also not be like a for everything. It might be another lesson, but you evolve as those lessons come. You become better at like interpreting and understanding what the point of the lesson in your life was, and how to use it to better yourself and to grow and to welcome again those new and those beautiful things in your life. And when you get to those points, you really have to show gratitude to God and your guides and your ancestors. Again, I'm just feeling so grateful. I'm feeling so blessed. I'm feeling determined. I'm feeling motivated. Show them gratitude for all of the things that they do for you. Give them flowers. So examples of showing gratitude, besides just saying, thank you, giving them a little kiss, giving them flowers. Well, at least your guides and your ancestors. Giving them flowers, bringing them some candy, giving them like some rum, some tequila, some gin, something that they like, something like that. If it's ancestral veneration, I'm sorry. And I mean, we all connect to our ancestors differently, and we all have our own like we receive our own messages from them and like what they want and what they need. Find something or remember something that they like that maybe you haven't given them in a while. Maybe you haven't made them brownies in a while. Maybe you haven't given them a bouquet of flowers. Maybe you haven't. I'm trying to look and see like what do all of my people have that like I give them, to give you guys good examples and real life examples. Give them like a nice candle, give them some toys like Eshu. I give Eshu toys. That's my buddy. I love to give him toys. And chocolates. Him and mi Santísima, they're getting chocolates from me all the time. Do I steal their chocolates? Sometimes I do. More so mi Santísima, because me and her share. That's an agreement we have where we share her candy. I'm so bad. I take her candy sometimes and I'm like, I'll give you more. And then I come back and I try to give her something better or something bigger. So recently I ate some of her Hershey's Kisses that I had on there. So today when I went to go get my rotisserie chicken, I bought her a king size Hershey's almond chocolate bar. And that's like the big dog compared to the Hershey's Kisses. So I try to replenish them and give them back like something bigger and better than what I took. You can give them money. So putting money on Santisima's altar, that's just for her. Putting money maybe on your ancestors' altars, and other like little places like that, or wherever you might have some of your other guides. You can give them water, so refresh their cups, refresh their waters. You can smoke a cigar with them. I think I mentioned this in the last episode, and I mentioned it before. Smoking cigars with them, and just chill and make them a coffee. Like, find ways to show them more gratitude besides just saying thank you, and then without maybe going out of your means. So always try to stay within your means. They understand where things are coming from, and they understand your sacrifice and how you did things from the heart. So do that and just show them how grateful you are for the things that they brought into your life, for the opportunities, for the people, for the blessings, and for the new things that they'll be bringing into your life. Because again, they see your heart, they see your sacrifice, they see how hard maybe you're working and how focused you are on staying consistent and keeping up with your goals. So they'll just keep on blessing you and blessing you and blessing you and bringing new things into your life that you really truly deserve, so that you can move forward and you can keep being a great and awesome person. And that's something that I have learned personally, and that I am on the journey of learning every day with God and my guides and my ancestors. And yeah, guys, we're done with today's episode. Yay! I told you guys this was probably gonna be a ramble because I just wanted to talk. Like, I just wanted to like just just talk and just show you guys how motivated I felt, and like how grateful I felt, especially about my rotisserie chicken. I'm very excited to like go cook right after this episode is posted and go cook my rotisserie chicken and make like tacos or something. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys have a great week. I'm sorry for the ramble, but some episodes are gonna be super focused and super to the point, and others are gonna be like this, and they're just gonna be ramble and talking and excitement and laughs and me in my natural state. Period. What did the kids say? Clock that tea. Okay, guys, I hope you have a great day. I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day. Be careful, take care of yourselves, and then wish your family, wish your friends, wish your partners, wish your pets, wish your neighbors happy Valentine's, because Valentine's again is not just about relationships, romantic relationships. It's about all kinds of relationships. And then show yourself some love. So buy yourself something cute, something yummy. Buy yourself maybe some earrings. Wear some pink. Wear some purple. Wear some red. Just do like your little makeup. Like just make it fun. And I'm wishing so much love, so many blessings, again, so much protection, so much guidance to help keep all of us on the path to becoming our best self. And yeah, I wish you guys the best. Have a great day. Toodaloo.